Welcome back to the channel. My name is Mad Dog Games, and this is the next episode for my step-by-step series. A series will be breaking everything down by steps or by parts so I can make it super and simple for you guys to do. We have a lot of things to cover here, so here's what we're going to be doing throughout the video. But before we get started, I have to mention a couple of things. First, you can find more videos like this in the description down below, or the cards on the top right of this video. You'll also find links to other playlists that you might be interested in. This is number 21 episode in the series. And be sure to stick around because at the end of the video, I'll be announcing the next character that I'll be working on for this series. We're going to be learning a Mileena combo that starts as a mid and uses one offensive meter. You need to make sure that you're equipping playtime in order to do the overhead combo. To equip it, you must go to the character customization to find it. Anyways, with that being said, let us start off with round 1. Part 1. You want to begin by doing all or nothing, which is pressing forward for 3. Next, for part 2, now you want to add ball roll, amplify, which is pressing back down 4, amplify. Part 3, now you want to add dash into rising side, which is forward forward and then down 2. Part 4. Now you want to add playtime, which is forward 1, 2, 4. Round 2. In this part of the video, we're now going to be talking about common mistakes when trying to do this combo, alternative combos for easier or similar combos, and then end it with strategies when using these combos. Common mistake. The first mistake I can see beginners making is not being able to connect playtime after your uppercut. I had the same issue when I first started because this part actually requires accurate timing. To achieve this, you must understand when Mileena is done recovering from her uppercut and is now able to move. One way I'm able to find out when she's able to move again is by doing this little trick. Instead of doing the full string of playtime, go ahead and just focus on forward 1 after the uppercut. Once your opponent is in the air, spam forward 1 to figure out when she's able to attack. If you pay close attention, she's able to attack once your opponent reaches at a certain altitude, which is halfway down. Then all it takes is for you to practice within that time frame. Now the next mistake I can see beginners making is relying on this combo string as your main way to start your damage and pressure. Although all or nothing is a good string to start your combo, it is -11 on block, making it unsafe and punishable on block. Try not to make yourself predictable, as Mileena, your game plan is to be a mid to close range and approach your opponent in many ways, by using grabbing, poking, zoning, and other types of mix-ups and pressure. That way it keeps the opponent on their toes. Alternative combos. In this section, I'll show you some similar combos which does include an easier option. The first one will be an easier alternative in case you found the main combo a little challenging. As for the rest of the combos in this section, I'll be showing you the universal combos, wake up combos, and other mid-screen combos using special moves equipped. You know, a little bit of everything to get you ready. Corner combos. Let's now take a look at some corner combos. Here are some combos I would recommend using. Combo strategy. Having to end your combo ender with playtime is a good strategy for Mileena because it creates a lot of space for her to keep zoning. Her projectiles are pretty good because if you keep Side Blast for example, you can do a lot of good chip damage on block, and amplifying it gives her also low projectiles as well, making it difficult for your opponent to avoid. If you equip low Side Blast, it also makes it easier to avoid enemy projectiles and gives you a crushing blow when trading. Mileena is a high risk, high reward types character. Because of that, many of her biggest tools are unsafe. It is best to keep Side Blast to make her risky options more safe on block. For example, when using playtime, her best starter, All or Nothing, is unsafe to use, but with Side Blast amplified, you can now use this as a reliable option on a blocked opponent. This also can be used with other mix-up options like her Shin Stab, Sneaky Kick, and other similar attacks. Half-Blood is an attack with a lot of potential because it restands your opponent if you spend an offensive meter. What is great about this is that it also gives you 20 frames of hit advantage. What this means is that you can use anything that starts up at 20 frames or less to really take advantage and pressure your opponent. For example, you can use All or Nothing since it starts up at 18 frames, or you can dash into Bloodthirsty to also pressure. But a good one to go in with is Riding Dirty since it has a command grab, so not only they would have to block your pressure, but this can open the opponent up for guaranteed damage. Just be careful though, because the last hit can be punished easily by ducking if they know if it's coming. Alternatively is using her stronger command grab, Stabby Scotch. Speaking of Stabby Scotch, it does not work like a traditional command grab because you can't tick throw off it. However, you can tick throw using her low pokes, which is somewhat of a decent strategy when trading pokes against an opponent. You can use down 1 into her command grab or down 4 into command grab, but honestly I like using down 3 because of its range, and you can tick throw easier too for guaranteed damage. Round 3. Finish them. In this section, we're going to learn essential information and tools to finish your opponent off, such as learning Mileena's Crushing Blow and Fatal Blow combos. Crushing Blows. The requirement to trigger this first Crushing Blow is by punishing or countering your opponent by uppercutting. The requirement to trigger the second Crushing Blow is by having a combo that is 7 or more hits. The requirement to trigger this third Crushing Blow is if the combo counters or punishes a high attack. The requirement to trigger this fourth Crushing Blow is if Side counters or punishes. The requirement to trigger this fifth Crushing Blow is if the opponent is hit during a get up roll, or if Stabby Scotch breaks armor. Fatal Blows. To be able to perform these Fatal Blow combos, you must have a health be 30% or less than 30% health. Character Overview. Now let us talk about the pros and cons, or strengths and weaknesses for playing Mileena. You know, it's very important to know what you're getting yourself into when learning this character. Now for the pros. Now Mileena has fast normal attacks, good movement, good mix-up options, good zoning, medium level execution. Now for the cons for playing as Mileena. Now Mileena does have short range normals, plenty of unsafe attacks, couple of useless attacks, and then very limited option when picking her variations. And that is because a lot of the attacks I feel like should be already built into Mileena's move list. They really don't add or change the way she plays. If you're looking for other players willing to improve, talk about combos and MK11 tech overall, consider joining my Discord. Link will be in the description. Remember to subscribe and hit the bell icon because in the next episode of the series, I would like to cover Raiden. And if you can like this video, that'd be great. Anyways, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Metal Games, and I'll see you guys next time.